Welcome to another episode. I'm Veronica de Polo here. Today we're tackling the conundrum that haunts us in the digital age. The eternal question, how much of our lives should we share on social media? So buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. Hey, I'm Veronica de Polo, and with more than 15 years being a marketing strategist, you're going to experience the new way to promote your business with clear and unique messaging by giving you actionable marketing and messaging strategies that get you interested leads to transform the lives of your audiences so that you build up your brand with continuous momentum. Get ready, because here's where we say no to outdated marketing strategies and society norms, and we say yes to change from the inside out. Welcome to the Branding Momentum Podcast. Now let's get real. Some days my life feels like a sitcom rerun than a blockbuster movie. But here's the kicker. I want you to picture this. It's Tuesday, you're in front of your computer, you're probably contemplating the mysteries of life, and suddenly the existential crisis hits. Do people really want to know what kind of cereal I had for lunch, or what kind of eggs I ate, or what kind of coffee I was drinking, or how I woke up? Right? I get it. Some days my life feels like a groundhog day as well. But here's the thing. Even in the most boring kind of days that you may feel, there's a story. So let's talk about stories, okay? These little nuggets that, vanish in 24 hours. If you didn't watch it, you weren't paying attention. And if you didn't see it, it's fine. If you saw it, you saw it, right? Are they the magic potion to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary? Spoiler alert. Yes. But how do you weave, a narrative that it's engaging without becoming the star of your own reality show? Let's go a little bit deeper so we can talk about the strategies that I want to tell you about. So let's not just, skim it from the top, but let's go inside. How do you actually keep your stories interesting without becoming the Kardashians of your niche? Like, nobody wants that, right? No. Because when we think about sharing and privacy, we get fearful. Well, it's really trying to find the sweet spot. Where is that place where I don't feel I am giving too much, but I'm not giving too little? Where I feel comfortable, but there's a boundary that we feel comfortable sharing, right? So strategy number one is going to be mix it up. Don't make every story about your morning coffee or your view. It could be. Maybe that is something that people actually end up catching on to, and people actually want to see what your view is or what you're doing or your morning walk, those routines that you don't find them to be as a routine. So, but I want you to consider to maybe throw in a surprise, a behind the scenes kind of thing, maybe a funny moment, or a sneak peek into maybe what's coming in your business, what you're doing. I don't know, maybe you're getting into your car. That is something ridiculous that we may think that nobody wants to see, but maybe you can drop a hint there, right? Which takes me actually to the second strategy, which is give a little dash of mystery. So tease your audience with what is to come. Maybe where you're going to be, what you're thinking that you would like to be. It could be a project that you're working on or an event in your pipeline. Maybe you are not able to share it yet. Maybe you can send a cryptic message. People love guessing, those sort of things. People love gossip and juicy things. And I'm going to make a pause here. And now I'm going to say a little bit of a rant and speak my mind in this point. We feel that we want to be private sometimes, and we don't want to let people in too much, but we also put barriers into what we do. Now, if you have a personal account, and that is your personal account, you can publish anything you want on your personal account. But when we're talking about your business account, this is the account that is giving you money. This is the account where people are seeing what you're doing. This is the account where people get to know your knowledge, your experience, your expertise, right? Then we need to share certain things. Maybe we're not allowed, maybe by contract, because I've been there, okay? Maybe we're not allowed by contract to share. But there's certain things that we can do when it comes to our business. Now, when it comes to our personal life, I get it. I get the fact that we simply don't know where the line is. I would say it has to be 80-20, if you ask me. 80 your work, 20 your life. I don't personally think that you should be sharing a lot about your life. You can share what you're seeing and things like that. I mean, I know a lot of people love the gossip and all of that, but I feel that you have to do what you have to do for you. If you're not that kind of person that likes to share, don't share it. Nobody's pushing you to share it. Don't feel bad because you're not sharing. And I'm telling you this because I am that person. Okay? And I want to give you the third strategy before I give you my second rant. So the second strategy is the interaction. Okay? And you're going to make those stories into a two-way street. This is the interaction that you want because you're posting things and you want some interaction, some acknowledgement that people actually like what they're seeing, that you can actually even, ask them questions, you run some polls, you encourage them to share your stories. Maybe it's funny meme or something that you share, you saw a reel and you want to share it because it's funny, because it's relatable to what you are doing in your business. It is not about, broadcasting and entertaining. It's about creating a conversation because it's a two-way stream, right? You're trying to get people into your DMs in the end. So let me peel back a little bit the curtain on my life. I am terrible at sharing about me because I may have nothing to share for days because I'm sitting in front of a computer. And in my mind, I feel sharing me in front of a computer is not content to share on social media or on any stories, right? I can be here cooked up for days working and then later, relaxing in front of the TV. So to me, that's boring to share, but that's me. That's Veronica. I'm even bored just by saying it. So because I am like that, we made a conscious decision in my business that we would also incorporate a story strategy into our social media. And if I feel like sharing anything I'm doing, then I am free to do it. But at least we're doing our best to engage. It's not so much about, sharing the post. No, it's not so much about that. It's we're trying to build a connection with our audience on our stories. And this is thought out and this is planned because I am terrible at doing it myself. Because if I have to do it, then oh my God, right? But even in my bubble of meetings and designs and clients, there's a story to tell, right? And I want you to reflect as well if that is the case for you. And for those of you that have a business, my business owners that are really hustlers and that are always on the go and showcasing that hustle means more than just a highlight reel, I want to speak to that business owner, the one that is on the go, that doesn't have the time, that doesn't think that they have nothing to share. Actually, you have a lot more to share than what I have to share. Why? Because you're constantly on the go. I work from home. I am at home. I'm in front of a computer with a glass of water in front of me, with a beautiful view. And I can be doing this the entire day with meetings and talking, but you are outside in the world. You are hustling. You are meeting people. You are getting RFPs. You are trying to get leads. You're going out for lunch. You're doing all these things, right? You are seeing clients. Clients are coming to see you. All of that is content to share. All of it. So the secret sauce to engaging and not turning into a reality show star. No, you don't have to be, the Kardashians or anything like that. You don't have to turn into anything that you don't want to be, right? But I would say if you have a business, share what you are doing, because I am pretty sure that everything that you are doing, it's really important for people to actually know and understand better what you're doing. People want that little sneak peek. That's why I planned my stories. And when I have the time and when I'm out and I feel like I want to share something, I'll do it. I'm not the type, obviously, to, put pictures of my family and things like that. Well, I don't, because I live very far from my family. But what I want to try to get across for you now listening is that you need to put the boundaries where you don't want. What are the kind of things that you don't want to share? That's it. You say until here, right? But don't stop doing it. Maybe you got to do what I'm doing. Maybe it's better for you to plan your stories, plan your engagement, plan what is going to come out. Because sometimes spontaneous kind of things, and I'm not saying it's wrong to share about your personal life. I'm not saying it's wrong. I just feel that those kind of things, in a way, sometimes they need to be part of your personal account. Maybe not so much about your business account. Okay? Well, I think I said enough on this subject. I wish you all the best and a great week. And I'll see you same time, same place next week. Bye-bye.